Guys, I hope you paid attention to how I started the video with one of the comments that I received on um, the Casper video I did last week called Tanking. Casper's pretty much tanking. Now, those of you who took the time to watch the video, I was talking about Casper's current state, but I also ended the note on a positive state, explaining why Casper is not to be this just put in your rear view, why they matter, why they are important, and anyone that's selling Casper, boy, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Well, I started the video like that because, as you can see from the comment, it said every now and then I like to drop by and laugh at these shit coins. Casper being a shit coin. And if you notice my comment, I said, and I get to laugh at you. Well, the reason I comment, whenever I get a chance, I comment, regardless how negative the comment is. I'm just savage like that. That's just who I am. I comment. And I'm going to tell you how I feel. But the reason I wanted to show you guys that comment is we're going to talk about the rumor too. That's what this video is mainly about. But that comment actually fits into this narrative, what I want beginners to understand about cryptocurrency. Uh, you have what you call maxis out there. There are maxis. There are Bitcoin maxis. And I'm going to pick on Bitcoin maxis for a minute. And it's just, I'm going to say this is for any maxi. I always tell you guys, at least I hope I've told you guys, I never argue with a maxi. Never argue with a maxi. Arguing with the maxi to me, when it comes to any crypto that you're just maxed out on, and when it comes, I have to say Bitcoin because there are Bitcoin maxis that don't think any other crypto matters at all. It's only Bitcoin. And if you watch that documentary, it even said that all these other cryptocurrencies just came out of nowhere, and it gave the reasons why. And it kind of alluded to that, Bitcoin is the one. But what people always fail to realize is that if we didn't have all these other cryptocurrencies, guys, there would be no overnight millionaires. There would be no meme tokens that can just change your family's life in a split second. And crypto would be boring. Let's just face it. Bitcoin is boring. Yes, I know it's a store of value, but that's all it is. It's a store of value and it's boring. You're not going to get rich off of Bitcoin, but you should hold it. Bitcoin is the granddaddy. Bitcoin is retired, and it should be. It has chauffeured in something that we can only applaud. We can applaud it. But if you're a maxi, if you're a Bitcoin maxi, most Bitcoin maxis, they have a lot of Bitcoin. They got in early. Or they're like BlackRock or somebody and they bought a lot. So they're maxis now. They look down on the little people. But never argue with a maxi, and here's why. I never really like to talk politics because I can say I'm the type of person, I've voted Republican and I've voted Democrat in my time. I have. I've voted both ways because I voted for the better party at the time. And when I talk to people who say I only vote Republican or I only vote Democrat, I can't have an intelligent conversation with you because you can't get out your own way. Now, that's not meant at anybody, but that's just how I process information. I can't argue with somebody who's never voted for another political party because it's what their family always done. That makes no sense to me. And it's the same with Bitcoin and all of the other coins out there, shit coins or coins, period. What are you going to solve from arguing with someone like that if all they can ever see is Bitcoin? And I just told you the reasons why you're not going to make money off Bitcoin like that unless you hold a lot of Bitcoin or at least one Bitcoin. So it's pointless. That fits into this narrative because a maxi can talk you guys out of your positions. Yes, they can. They can talk you out of your positions and they can talk you into holding tokens that you don't even have an emotional bond with. And that's ultimately going to affect you in a negative way. Well, this video is about why you should hold Kaspa. Why you should hold Kaspa. There's a rumor going around right now, guys. There's a rumor that says that In Q1 of 2025, Kaspa Smart Contracts is going to be ready. Now, I'm going to jump over here and we're going to talk about that because I did some digging. You know how I am, guys. I don't like talking about things I can't verify. So, with that said, this is your first time here at Grow Rich, Grow Happy. Hang around because this is truly the place where you're going to grow rich and grow happy. But it's about your mind frame. Getting that, you got to be in the right mind frame to make millions of dollars and to change you and your family's situation forever. It takes a strong mind to do that. And you're at the channel where that happens. Guys, let's jump over here and let's talk. Check this out. Okay, I saw this. It says somebody by the name of Johnny Dope on Twitter, crypto Twitter, said that Kaspa set to launch smart contracts in Q1 2025. Here's what we know by Frank Jacob. October 2024, Medium. Kaspa's smart contracts are coming in quarter 2025 and are going to be a game changer. So I looked for it. Obviously, I had to. But I went down and he's quoting something. He's quoting an article. So it's not him saying it. So I went down. I started checking out a few things. And, you know, people are always going to have their opinions, and that's great. You should have your opinions. They say, well, keep an eye on it. Somebody else says, we need USDT on Kaspa Network. They say that will be coming soon, too. This is what the guy said. Somebody says, wow. Somebody here says fake news. Not real. Okay? And usually I'm in that boat. I'm like, until I see it with my own eyes and can verify it, it's fake news. So, continue. Huge. No. And then here, you get here, and you says Kaspa is burning. You ain't never lie, guys. Anyway, you go down. They say it is not. Kaspa, 7 years behind in smart contract development, even if they implement Rust. And I go in here and I said, what the hell are they talking about? And it says here they asked Chat GPT. For those of you that live under a rock, that is artificial intelligence. You can access that too. And they says here, currently, Kaspa is focused on improving its consensus protocol. Anything but, and it doesn't say anything about that here. And it says here, actually it did say, the development of a smart contract language like Cadena's Pact by Kaspa could take several years, depending on various factors. And then this algorithm told you why, and this person ran with it. Well, what did I do? I went, and I said, I'm asked artificial intelligence as well. I believe I used Gemini, and I asked it the same question, and you know what it said? It said Q1 2025. And it gave a bunch of reasons, because I asked it, where did you get your information? And because that's the most important thing, if you're going to use artificial intelligence. You know, I'm inquisitive by nature, and I'm going to question. So it told me where it got the information from. I said, okay, now let me go out. Let me look for it. And it drove me back. Before I did that, too, I'm going to show you guys something. Let me jump over here. Good job over here. I went over to my trusty Spectre AI because we know it keeps up with stuff like that. So I went around. I said, okay, where was getting beat up 10 cents. I told you guys we could fall that low. Actually, Spectre AI told you that as I was reading that the other day. This is why I love it. Anyway, we go down a little bit more. We went up a point, I believe. We're at 6.8. So then I went around. I'm looking. I didn't see anything here. Talked about listings and different things and partner announcements. But didn't say anything about that. So then I went to Google. I Googled it. And it brought me to the Medium. So I said, let me read this. And so this is what I'm going to share with you guys. So it says, it is true. Kaspa set to launch smart contracts in Q1 2025. Here's what we know. It says the crypto community is abuzz with rumors that Kaspa is gearing up for a massive evolution. Because everyone knows, and let me get my butt back out here so you can see me. Everyone knows that that's groundbreaking for Kaspa smart contracts. That will solidify them for ages to come. The integration of smart contracts set for 2025. According to recent insider information, this upgrade would transform Kaspa from a promising blockchain to a full-fledged DeFi powerhouse. Yes, it will. And it will not be worth 10 cents. Right now, it's vastly undervalued. A lot of people are not going to make the money in Casper that they want to make because they are listening to the maxis or the naysayers, or they're too focused on the price right now rather than how many can I get. Let's continue. According to the recent insider information, the upgrade would transfer them to a powerhouse, right? And while official statements remain scarce, credible sources within the development circles confirm that Kaspa's smart contracts are indeed on the way, bringing it into direct competition with top-tier smart contract platforms like Ethereum and Solana. And yes, it is, guys. It's coming. Look at the ERC20 tokens, which are doing phenomenal, by the way. It is coming. Do not listen to these maxis. And I thought about it with these Bitcoin maxis. I'm like, the reason they hate other tokens so much, or any kind of maxi, is because you hate what you fear. You hate what you fear, and everybody sees how strong the Casper community is. So yeah, you're gonna speak out about it. Yeah, you're gonna call it a shit coin. They called all these meme coins shit coins. Yes, but shit coin or not, it's gonna change your life, guys. It's going to change your life. So let's continue. Because a lot of you, especially you beginners out there, a lot of you wonder what is a damn smart contract. We've talked about it in the past, but why is it so important to Kaspa's coin? Why is it so important to their whole ecosystem? And this gives a great answer to that question. The introduction of smart contracts is a game changer for any blockchain. Yes, it is. For Kaspa, it's expected to unlock new functionality such as decentralized application, dApps, NFT marketplaces, which is going to be phenomenal, and DeFi protocols, opening Kaspa's ecosystem to countless use cases beyond simple transactions. Developers and early investors see this as a massive value proposition, especially given Kaspa's unique block DAG architecture that already provides unprecedented scalability and transaction speeds. Guys, you're kicking a good coin while it's down. You don't want to do that. I got my bag. Do you got yours? Do you got your bag? Okay. Now, back to this. Insider evidence and community hype. Multiple sources, and I'm going to pin this down below for you guys so you can see as well. Multiple sources close to Kaspa's development team hint that the groundwork for smart contracts has been quietly underway for months. Well, we already know that. They've been working on that. One source, preferring to remain anonymous, reported that a private testnet for smart contracts has already been deployed for core developers, with final stages nearing completion. Another source leaked that a major exchange has already begun preparing back-end systems for Kaspa smart contract functionality, suggesting that the infrastructure is being set up well in advance of the public announcement. Guys, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to pin it down below for you to see. But I'm telling you now, guys, when they're working on stuff like this, when people are working on things like this, it's like the KRC20 launch when they first launched the tokens. It basically imploded. Nobody was really expecting what happened to happen, and they took their time to get it right. And for all intents and purposes, they had a successful token launch, and there's a lot of people that made a lot of money right now on all of these KRC20 tokens. Do you really think they're not? The development team are not planning and making sure that every I is dotted and T is crossed when it comes to these smart contracts? Everyone knows how important smart contracts are to Kaspa and what it's going to do. Let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget. It's not a blockchain that this technology that they're using. This is a block DAG. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. So everything is going to be right. I implore you guys, get you some Kaspa. This is not financial advice, but now is where you got to really dig your heels in. I've told you countless times, now is where your conviction really shows. It really shows. For some reason, people only get conviction when something is rising to the roof, and then they're buying it like, yeah, this is going to be it. Like, even the Bitcoin maxis. I could show you statistics and just date back to how low it was. And people wasn't screaming Bitcoin in. Yes, you had people buying it, but they wasn't screaming it like it is now until the big dogs started saying, "Yeah, we're gonna turn it into an ETF. Yeah, Bitcoin is that currency. It's that store of wealth." Now Bitcoin maxis have a reason to puff their chest out and say everything else is a shit coin. Yeah, but it's more millions have been made in shit coins for people, and you can check this. And people have made more money in other cryptos that have changed their lives than they have in Bitcoin. So we need these other cryptocurrencies because of what they bring to the table. So while it may have been a mistake that all of these that the Bitcoin just exploded like this dead star, and then all of these other crypto tokens just came out of darkness, like kind of like humans, right? Kind of like how when God created the world. And now look, we got all these other cryptocurrencies, and it's just more fun now. It's more fun. So guys, do your homework on Kaspa. Don't be afraid. Remember, there's Bitcoin maxis out there sitting up on their high horse right now because Bitcoin just happened to get picked up. And now you got the Ethereum and all them picked up, but nobody is supposed to hold anything but Bitcoin, right? Yeah. I think it's more fear out there of what Casper brings to the table than anything. So do your own homework, people, and don't let this opportunity pass you by because of naysayers. To the next one, guys. I'm out.